We're here today with Graeme Brown, one of the directors at DFK Everills in Canberra. Graeme, you were telling me before we hit record that you spent time at a different firm, and I'm interested in the contrast between being a part of a purely independent firm versus part of an independent firm, which is also part of a large association. What have you noticed are some of the key benefits and differences?
So yes, I was at a firm with 3 directors, and now I'm at a firm with 3 directors, and the contrast is significant. In the past, we all worked well together, but with hindsight and seeing what we've got now, it was fairly isolating. It was all down to the 3 of us. Within the DFK network, we know and can contact a wide range of people that are able to assist in areas that maybe they've got a little bit more experience, maybe they've learnt things that we haven't learnt, and maybe we can offer those opportunities to them as well.
So it's like a brains trust that you get to tap into.
And they're all nice people, easy to deal with, and happy to learn from them, and happy to offer our thoughts as well.
That's fantastic, because isolation in business is one of the most difficult things.
Definitely.
So when we're considering our ability to attract and retain good talent in a competitive market, what role do you think it plays that DFK Everills is the part of a bigger story in terms of being more attractive to that potential talent?
It is so much more attractive than being at an independent firm. So at the independent firm, we were good at what we did and we trained our people really well. The benefit of being part of the DFK network is that there is a nationwide training plan that helps. We are all sharing ideas, we are all developing this training together, and our team gets to meet people from other firms and realise that they are part of something bigger and they are all in the same boat. They're all growing together, they're building their own network, and they are learning these things more easily when they've got a group of people around them.
Yeah, so again, it comes back to what you were saying before. At a director level, you're no longer isolated, and now your team also recognises that they're part of a bigger story as well, and they don't feel isolated.
Exactly. Like if you have 1 or 2 or 3 grads, it can be fairly isolating. When you're a part of a nationwide group that has 20 or 30 grads, you suddenly realise that you're part of something bigger.
That's hugely valuable. Thank you. So that PDP program that you were referring to, how do we select staff that go on it? Is it something that is just a part and parcel of every firm's staff development now? Or is there some sort of selection criteria that happens?
I love the PDP. For us, it's generally grads that are going in, or it's people that are new starters, people that are at the start of their journey, start of their career, and they get to learn a whole range of things, and they get to learn from other people, and they're all part of that that same cohort that are coming through, and they will grow together.
That's real strong connections, which helps you retain and engage good staff.
Correct. Yep, exactly.
So let's, for a moment, look over to the marketing side of things. Now, every business needs to have its own marketing, but it seems that when an independent firm joins DFK ANZ, they actually get bonus marketing, bonus positioning. Could you contrast and compare those for us?
Exactly. Every firm needs to do their own marketing, and we do our own marketing, and we like to think that we're quite good at that. But we also benefit from the fact that there is some nationwide and international branding that happens. So, for example, there is content that is produced for things like LinkedIn that we can piggyback on the back of. So it's content that is specific to our clients that they get the benefit of, and therefore we get the benefit of as well.
And is it safe to say that, for most business owners, marketing is something that takes up time? So if there's any part of it that can be taken care of by another source, that's really helpful.
And it's something that some businesses don't put high on the agenda because they see it as too hard, or they don't have the skill set, and it makes it better where someone else is doing that heavy lifting. One
of the other things that comes up a lot as a benefit is that there is a lot of subcommittees that meet and share knowledge and experience within the DFK ANZ group. I understand that there is a subcommittee that you're involved with, the IT one. Could you talk to us about how that helps? Do you bring knowledge back to your firm from those subcommittees? How does it work, and what do you see as great about it?
I mean, one of the things with our industry is that we are all dealing with similar issues. So yes, I'm on the IT committee, and we do meet once a quarter and talk about other IT issues that all firms are experiencing. It is great to hear that either we're experiencing the same issues that other firms are experiencing, or to learn from what they've figured out, or sometimes to offer advice on, we've done this, maybe you could try this as well. I'm part of the IT committee, but there's superannuation, there's business advisory, there's tax. There is a whole range of specialty committees where we can take some very specialised knowledge and share that fairly quickly across the DFK network.
So we have started to talk about that shared knowledge that's coming through the subcommittees, it's coming through the PDP, it's coming through the marketing, and we can see how that is a definite benefit to you and to your immediate team within Everills. Let's extend that a little bit further. What do you see are the benefits to a client? Are they more attracted to come to Everills because we have more of those connections? They see that they are with a firm who are part of something bigger than just themselves. Do you see that there's benefits that flow on from that shared knowledge to your clients directly?
Yeah, there's a couple of things. We are learning a lot from other firms and they're learning from us as well. And sometimes clients have some fairly specific issues that come up that may be quite rare. And maybe there's someone else across the network that has seen that issue, and therefore we can learn from their experience and therefore pass that content on to a client. The other thing is that it's not just an Australian network, it's an international network. And so it's not necessarily about getting referrals from overseas members of the group. It sometimes is about being able to help our growing clients deal with international issues. So it's enabling us to retain that client and help existing clients and keep those clients for longer by being able to service their growing needs as well.
So Graeme, considering all of the benefits that you have seen and you have experienced for yourself, for your staff, for your clients, how would you encourage other independent accounting firms to consider stepping forward and having a conversation about becoming a part of the DFK ANZ Association?
Well, I have had the benefit of seeing both sides of that, which has been eye-opening, and it is so good having been part of something bigger. It's not just being able to share information and knowledge, it's about meeting other people that are in the same position as you're in. Sometimes it's just about knowing that you're not alone and you're experiencing these things. Sometimes it is about gaining that knowledge. Sometimes it's being able to refer clients to someone that is a specialist in an area we don't deal with. But being part of something bigger is really attractive, and I think clients can get the benefit of that. And we as professionals can get the benefit of being something larger than just our own firm as well.
Great points. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.